My coveted audience is in the building. I just love when y'all join me on the show. We got to get it started right away with the heavy topics because, honey, all three of us, me, my Auntie Gwen, and Nick, we watched the Shyne documentary. Did you see it? Did y'all see it? Because let
Yeah.
me just, hold on, let
Yeah.
me just pull this out. Yeah, no, if you haven't already, there is a Shyne documentary out there. I meant to do the Honorable Shyne documentary. Now,
On Hulu.
the on Hulu. Thanks so much, Nick. Okay, the
That
Shyne
was
documentary.
interesting.
If y'all don't know who Shyne is, Shyne was this rapper that P Diddy signed back in the day. I wish I could play his music, but I cannot afford to get a copyright strike, guys. Okay. The thing about it too is now there's a documentary that's been released about Shyne and his being taken. What he says is he was the fall guy for Puffy when Puffy shot up this girl at the club. So now I watched it. What First of all, what did y'all think about the Shine documentaries? Gwen, come to the center of the camera. I see you
That's
already
what
trying
we're
to do
trying
it.
to do. Okay.
Yes. What did y'all think about that? What was your initial thoughts about the Shine documentary? Nick, I'll put it on you first.
It was absolutely an insightful documentary of the journey of this guy who, he migrated to America from Belize. He was on the streets of Brooklyn. He had passion, always had passion. And
Mhm.
then when he discovered his talent, pursued it, and he got on really, really young. And then, like, right as he was about to really just blow up, it gets taken away all in one night. Like certain choices he made just really put a big, big, big hindrance on his career, and then he had to deal with like how life changes when you're in trouble and people not disassociating from you, and then he built his life back up. He healed. He amended relationships with his family, and he's prospering now. And you see that karma is real. I think
Yeah.
You
karma
know,
is real,
I
and people will get theirs. It just might not be on the time that you wanted, but because he operated out of
Ooh,
good intention, like he
yeah.
really did things in like he says, like getting closer to God, showing great character, showing great strength, and him just putting good out into the world. He's getting rewarded for it. You
I
know.
I feel like and I see y'all in the comments too. I'm glad you said this one key thing about his choices because essentially, so in the documentary it's just like Nick said where, he made some choices. He brought a gun. He started carrying around a gun because you in this rapper thug life. I don't know why they keep selling that to young rappers, and then young rappers keep falling for it. But these people, they want record deals. They want to live this perceived gangster life, which some of them ain't even living a gangster life, but they come into this business and they're being fed these things. But then anyway, he started carrying a gun, and that if you didn't have a gun to carry, none of this would have happened, but because you pulled out the gun, now you're in a situation where it could be you. Now, Gwen, I'm gonna let you, because of course we're looking at Puffy, um honey, Puffy,
Can I say the
and
one
that's
thing
the
real
question.
quick?
Uh-huh.
The first choice was the fact that he was offered more money with Def Jam, but he chose Bad Boy because he wanted to be associated with Puffy. And it's
Mm.
like because of
Ooh,
that
ooh,
he went to the shiny thing, and that
he
also
went to
different
the
road.
devil, because
Yeah,
that's how the devil
Yeah.
gets you. The
yeah.
Because he
devil
would
will
have made
show you.
more money, but
He would have
he
made more
chose
money.
he
You never know
chose
how his career goes with Def Jam, but because he wanted the shiny thing, the thing that people was associated to, because at that time Puppy had the magic touch, but he didn't understand the trouble probably wasn't worth the cost.
wow. Yeah.
Now that is see, that's bars right there.
Hmm.
You had a chance to have like a very good life, more money, and you
Yeah,
went,
but
and the
he
devil was
didn't
able to
know.
dangle this carrot and say, listen, this
Right.
guy right here is shining, this guy is thing. Gwen, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
What
I'm
was
just saying that he didn't know it was. He didn't know. I mean, he thought that that was the way to go
Yeah.
because Puffy was, very famous and very, at that time, and he thought that he was gonna, once he get the notoriety, he was gonna make the money later.
Yeah,
But
Mm,
I
mm,
really felt bad for him,
mhm.
totally.
I really did. And
Yes.
I really felt that he was thrown into the wolves and they left him alone on the island. And I felt bad for him, but I'm glad he came out on the, you know, on the good end, not death or nothing like that.
Yeah,
He
and I
said,
feel like the whole reason you got locked up was because that was to save your life, because look at all the people surrounding his baby mama dead, Biggie is dead, all of,
yeah,
like, so many people have gone down, and you probably, if you didn't escape this from with 10 years of jail, you may have just been in the ground because people was going down around this camp,
Yeah.
I felt bad for his mom too, and
Oh yeah.
all the people in his community. They just,
yes.
oh my
Uh,
God, it was.
And think about what they said during the case too, because the fact that he held the gun when they got arrested, like if he had gotten rid of the gun, even that might have also made a difference in his sentencing and what he got convicted for. But because he kept the gun on him, and that everybody knows it because I'm from New York, born and raised, and I remember Shyne when he was coming out with the first song, "Bad Boys," and the guy who he was like, yeah, this is a dude who sounds like Biggie, and everybody was on the Shyne wave, and then this happens and it kills the momentum. But also, what I want to point out was like that changed the New York club scene forever. Like
mm,
Mhm.
because like
mm,
if you notice, they said that the guys can go in there with guns, they wouldn't even get checked at the door if
mm,
you were a
mm,
rapper, the right
mm.
Mhm.
entourage, and that
Mhm.
incident changed the New York club life like completely. Like I wasn't in the club, but for you, Dale, when you had to visit New York, it was different after Shyne and Puffy.
Well, luckily, I came way after my club days. I was going
Yeah,
to club. I think I made it went to one club when I moved to New York, but I was already 96 years old when I moved, guys. I was already clubbed out. Okay, DC had to wore me out from the clubs, and I was strictly there to dream chase. Now, since we talking about this, though, what I do want to, my question is, and this is my first question of the night, is now since we got it, Diddy's obvious legal team has ordered a cease and desist over his Hulu documentary. They said Mr. Combs was acquitted of all the charges and consistently maintained his innocence. So my question is, do y'all think
How
this
was he
is,
acquitted?
huh?
he was
Well,
acquitted in the
he was
actual
acquitted of
case.
all the
Oh, you mean the actual case?
he
Yeah.
Okay.
was acquitted of all the charges, but even
Now it's
even
another case.
the witnesses said that even the girl who was shot said she's always maintained that it was Diddy who shot her. And with this documentary coming out, now Diddy has a case. Do you think it's fair to have the Hulu documentary come out around this time? And then two, do you think it's right for them to want to cease and desist because it is going to hurt uh Diddy's case? Gwen, what you think?
I think you should sit it out. I don't care. It's time for vengeance. It's time for payback.
Yes.
You did it. Because I'm telling you, girl, all those years. And
Yeah.
he even told somebody that he shot up the club. And that was
When
documented.
when they raided his house, they found the tapes of him admitting
Isn't that
that it
Mm,
was
something?
him.
Oh my God.
mm.
That was,
You know
whew,
what, Kay, I see you in the comments. Kay said yes. Shyne had to wait 10 years to tell his side.
right.
Right, Kay. I do feel like, it is a bit of vengeance. Of course, I was looking at Jesse Wu. Shout out to Jesse Wu's show today, and she had the girl who was shot on there, and this girl was upset with both Diddy and Shyne because apparently they were all friends. And she says that J Lo carried the guns in the purse, and she threw the guns out. Once the shooting happened. So it's just like, J Lo, you got off too, and it's so sad that you had full part in this girl's shooting because you brought the guns in. Hold on, guys, wait
Right?
before I even go on,
Don't don't,
guys.
don't let the Dell Show get a cease and desist letter.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, let me see my. Hold on. Hold on. I don't even have it no more, but I'm about to type it up. Hold on, hold on, wait a minute. Let me just type it up, guys, because I just want y'all to
You
know.
know that, and the girl also told the doctor in the ER that P Diddy shot her. So
Yes.
nobody listened to her.
Mm-mm. Nope. Guys, I just want to put this out here right here. Okay, let me just add this man. This whole show is allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Dell 2.0.
Yeah, allegedly.
I don't need nobody coming over to say nothing else except for we was just discussing this, okay? And this is intended for entertainment purposes based on the Fair Use Act. Guys, don't get me out here being a lawyer too. Um, guys, yeah, I just feel like, hold on, I see you in the comments, Kay. I see our you say, yep, that's we should all be allowed to tell our side. And yep, that's what I heard too. J Lo allegedly free and out here and recovering from her divorce. And other people been shot in the face and they ain't got no money. You know what I mean? And the thing is, and that's probably why J Lo broke up with him too. She had to break up so she could save her own career because
The same way Puffy disassociated from Shyne, and then J Lo had to disassociate from Puffy,
yes,
along with
because
all the other stuff that was going on in their relationship.
what other stuff did you hear? Hold on, Nick. What
He
other
said he
stuff?
was cheating. You
Oh,
know,
oh, okay. Well, you can't
regular,
expect
regular, regular guy was, toxic
guys,
stuff.
guys. A person. I just want to let you know that a person that will ask you to hold a gun will definitely cheat on you. It's time for our fun. I'm like, did I get the
Not
fun?
only that, anytime you see a tape of him beating up a lady in the hallway, he'll cheat on you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Look how he brutally beat.
um,
The only possible guy that's not cheating on you is one who don't put you in no kind of position to be in trouble.
yes, and
Absolutely.
that's
He's supposed
that's
to, he with you, you with him. He's supposed to be protecting you, right? So